Things are going smoothly. We are coming up to the next game. Game number 6 to predetermine whether or not ONIC is going to be able to hold the championship or Blacklist evens it out to one more game to what we're all waiting for, a potential Game 7. It's time for the drafting phase.
Do or die here for Blacklist in particular, right? Even though they were able to get that game off the hands of ONIC, they are still at match point. And there you go. Blacklist, still first pick.
Yep.
ONIC with second.
Oh, look at this. ONIC did not buy the Diggy first. That was
They just got bored.
This is Fredrin. 10 out of 10 times. Fredrin gonna be the choice.
I agree.
For Blacklist.
Fredrin, lock it in.
Or maybe just the Novaria at this point. I think they're all
Fredrin.
You snatch the Valentina if you're ONIC.
Yeah.
100%. 1-1 Valentina. I think that's the better choice.
I mean, 0%, dude.
Yep.
Valentina,
1-1.
dude. Think about
Leave
it.
the 1-1.
Let the man cook. Let the man cook.
let
Let's see if Wolf
1-1
is going to
rest.
get...
No more 1-1, please.
Let 1-1 rest.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a Filipino, so I want them to pick up the 1-1.
No 1-1.
right.
Oh!
There
They'll
you
listen.
Let's
go.
go.
They'll say no, Wolf. No,
Let's go.
they'll pick
No.
up the Cho.
So you go Eve and Novaria here if you're Blacklist.
Or
Still.
1-1.
No. That's a no. That's a
As
no.
an Indonesian, I want them to pick 1-1.
Hey,
As a Filipino, I don't want them to pick up the 1-1.
I mean, 1-1 has a personal Purify going up against the Quad. The Cho.
It doesn't matter. He has a personal curse.
Okay,
So-
yeah, true.
You know
But
what?
yeah, let me think kidding aside though, I think the 1-1 is still a pretty strong hero, but knowing Blacklist International, I'd rather go with the Cloud as the last pick. In this case, you go Eve as well as the Novaria because it just gels well with the way that you're playing the game.
Welcome to my
Oh no. No.
Wait. 102%! 102%! Hey, we saw that production. We saw that.
We saw that.
102%.
Oh, but it looks
Nine.
like there's a fun fact here, right? ONIC has used a total of 32 unique heroes in MSC
Yep.
2023, whereas Kyrie has already used 9 different
Yep.
ones in the jungle role. We talked about this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know
the
what?
flexibility that ONIC has, the versatility that they have. So it's very difficult to target ban them.
I think you go Fanny here, right? If you're ONIC.
Oh, yeah. Fanny would be
What's your
amazing
command?
for them. And
Your team.
there you go.
Wow,
That's
Wolf.
okay. The one thing 1-1 doesn't do well against is the Fanny. The Fanny absolutely is. Oh man, the things I've seen in my ranked games.
I can see the PTSD flashing behind your eyes, my bro. But we're expecting to get rid of the counter picks of the family, right? I'm expecting the Kufra to go. I'm expecting, single target lockdowns to all be gone.
Yep.
The suppressions are already out of the question. So that's already a good start.
Yeah. I think you can ban Farsa and Eve now if you're ONIC, unless of course you're interested in taking that.
Minotaur?
But they already have the Valentina, so
Honestly, the Farsa, again, going up against Fanny, maybe Fanny is okay
yeah,
with
for
that,
sure.
right?
But
Eve, I think.
Yeah.
No. How about betting out the EXP laners or the junglers? Because again, the Fredrin could go anywhere, right?
I feel like that's more on the onus of Blacklist International rather than it is on ONIC, right?
See, called it Akai ban.
Fair enough.
I
see
know,
the way.
coach, you have things.
And look, the waves in your head are working out. I can definitely see it.
I'm not brain dead.
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Or
take
not
that.
anymore. Okay, wow.
Your team
Blacklist will ban out the Uranus. Sustain. Making it, because they did play the split push kind of like the Onyx, the banana split, right? With
Yeah.
the Fanny, it was Ling before, and then of course the Uranus was there. With the ban on this, I think that they might consider banning out. Yeah, the Eve, I think, is still a good ban overall for Onyx.
I will choose my
They
Oh,
go
then
for the
the
Harlot,
Harlot.
so yes, full XP and jungle here. So, interesting choice. But the Arlet, you do have a lot of anti-CC, and the Cho is really going to struggle against that. And heck,
Yeah.
even the final slash is really going to be a big threat to the Fanny now.
That's right.
Honestly, in this game, ONIC, are they interested to get something like a quad?
Yes, I think the Cloud would work great to help dive, to help split push, but again, if they just want a flexible pick, it should be the Beatrix. We saw what
Yeah.
CW was able to do with the Beatrix. I'm expecting Blacklist to ban it if they
Yeah.
think it is the problem in the last few games.
I'm thinking Melissa or Masha here for Blacklist as the bans, just because of the fact that Melissa can be the last pick for ONIC, and of course the Masha being one of the metas, but they will ban out the Beatrix instead. Do you pick up the XP lane now if you're ONIC?
I
Or
think
do
you can
last
hold
pick
it, right?
You can hold it, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think actually they want to put the winning condition on
Yeah.
CW. So XP first, I would say.
glue is still available, right?
Yeah.
I
So
almost
think
prefer the Masha. I almost prefer the Masha.
Yeah, me
honestly.
too. Especially for boots.
I
That
like
might be
the
the last
Masha. I like the Masha
I
here,
like you.
but the thing, thank you, I like you too. Anyways, I don't like the Masha as much as the glues because you can actually purify out of that second skill, the
anti-auto attack.
anti-auto attack. So
Do you go-
it's something that they can play with, but I think it's a bit too risky to use that.
Leslie or Melissa will be the choice,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
but if they go Leslie, they have to
I
go.
called it.
Now you go
Take
Grok.
my brain and study it.
You go Grok if you're Blacklist. Or Teresa, actually.
Oh,
Teresa might be the safest choice.
it's not, but I mean, it's a safe blind at the very least, right?
Yeah. Safe line. You have no choice anyways. And then you will look for a mid laner. Eve is still... Oh, Eve is no longer that good just because of the Claude. Which means you are forced to go back to the Kagura here if you're Blacklist. And the Kagura doesn't give a good spell to the Valentina. Because you only give like a portion of the Yin Yang overturn. So it's generally the good idea.
Lapu?
Lapu.
Is it Novaria, Mage, and do they pick up something like a Minotaur
I
here?
think, yeah, the Kagura just makes total sense, right?
It does, it certainly does, but it doesn't seem like they want to.
Minotaur makes sense as well.
The Minotaur can be stolen away though. That Valentina ult is
I'm gonna
very
lose it.
dangerous. There you go. Minotaur, okay.
I think at that point it was pick your poison, right? They could have gone with the Eve and put Navaria back onto the support position. They could have gone for the Minotaur, which they ended up doing and giving it over to the Valentina. But you were saying, Wolf?
Yeah, ONIC might go for the split because there's no Wave Flare again. Just like in the previous
Now
game
Masha
number 1.
works.
Masha works, Benedetta or Esmeralda even at a certain point, right?
Ooh, Esme against
Disruption.
1-1 is the only thing that you should be worried of.
Yeah.
But everything else, yeah.
But the Masha just makes it... It's just so good in this game. We predicted it would be picked. There it is!
There you go. Now it really
We're
makes
same
sense for the
page.
Masha.
Well, with that
Wow.
being said, Wolf plus LaFell getting 100% of
Wow.
the predictions correct
Analysts.
from this draft.
Analysts.
Analysts tonight.
Sinumpun.
Sinumpun for sure. I think we all can't wait for this game to begin, but I'm going to go around the table. Which composition do you like? We'll start on the end. Wolf,
Of course, Blacklist.
Blacklist, LaFell.
Oh, you're biased. Mirko, what about you?
I'm ONIC.
Oh, you're biased as well.
How about you?
Oh, I'm the difference maker here. And I'm going to toss a coin. Blacklist.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, now we're doomed.
Now I'll go on it.
All right,
Now
Gideon.
it's-
Gideon.
now it's
Give it up.
2v2?
Now it's 2v2.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. Yikes. I am going to say that there at least is a
We're
lot more
going
hope for
into the
Blacklist.
game. I was going to cut you off. I was going to help you out, man. But
I mean,
we're going into the game of game number 6. Will the banana split works, or this time the Ube prevails again?
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
In the game, honestly, for the emblems, nothing much here, but Boots, wow, already very early on with Keyboy, trying to go for the wave. Keyboy's gonna help him now with the Jeet Kune Do, clears it up real quick.
Yeah, right now, it looks like they really just want to invade. They want to slow down Wise, and we see quite a couple of teams trying to do exactly the same thing. But now with the Masha, it looks like they just really want to make sure,
wow.
Wise, you're the king of the jungle, right? How about you stay there?
Yep, Sans as well now, already putting so much pressure onto the Minotaur, and this is the thing about the Minotaur. Early on, you can be bullied so much, and Keyboy wants to keep bullying. Wise has a Retribution, might be forced to use it, and there it is. Retribution used up. Kyrie finds the Lethal Wanderer. Meanwhile, good snipe from you from downtown.
So the difference now that the mid lane Navaria makes is that it has early ramp up when it comes to the damage compared to a roamer. Still, the roamer will have a higher cap when it comes to like the damage output, but overall, you have to be wary of Yue in the laning stage.
Right now, looking at the lanes, looking at Keyboy. Keyboy, again, when he's using the Chow, he's usually just mirroring Wise quite a lot. Now looking at the itemization here, the 1-1 is going to give a lot of promise here, and Wise taking quite a bit of damage, but as the Fredrin should be fine.
Yep, should be fine, no problem at all. Thing is, the Retribution was used earlier, so it is gonna be actually right on time for the Turtle. Even though he's getting bullied a lot in the jungle, he's still able to time it really well. Meanwhile, Keyboy, he's the one who's getting chunked for opening up that bush.
Yeah, but again, it kind of feels like Keyboy is pretty familiar with this kind of situation, so he's A-okay. He just wants his level 4 because, again, Keyboy doesn't care about dying as long as he can get a very good setup for his team.
the decision from ONIC is to go to the gold lane first because they know that the Masha will win it anyways.
Whoa, wow. Owl actually just soaks in that damage like it's nothing. Steel leg plates, I presume.
Yep.
Turtle, number 1, Blacklist International strikes first.
Still leg plates did not go for the crossbow, which typically is the first item for the 1-1. Great job. And this is Blacklist International adjusting from what happened in game number 1. Because in game number 1, when the Fanny or the Ling was picked up, ONIC went into the top lane against the 1-1, then tried to go for the purple buff trade.
That was close.
That was very close. The purple buff trade for the turtle. This time, the turtle for a purple did not happen, and Blacklist definitely have won this early game.
Yeah, but even though they won, in terms of the goal difference, it's not by a lot. Now, Oh My Venus is looking at Keyboy because, again, Keyboy is mirroring Wise, and I kind of feel like they're just trying to see which part of the map that Blacklist is very strong at, and Kyrie will just attack the opposite. They're just hoping that Blacklist is just far away from the goal lane.
Trying to give CW space, I agree. Right now he's doing really well against the 1-1, clearing it out with the blazing. No, he actually didn't use it, so he's been shoving these waves onto the 1-1 without the ultimate, so that does give us a little bit of a say as what's happening in that gold lane. But in the XP lane, it's more or less just a stalemate, as we predicted. Masha versus anyone.
Yep.
Now, Edward as well as Wise is there seeing Boots, but Boots is just like, yeet, I'm out of here, but can you get out of there?
Let's see. You only use a sprint. Now the taunt comes in. Places Strand not able to connect right now, but the way the Dragon does onto Edward. Now it's going to be Wise jumping in. Boots falls. First blood over to Blacklist International. And this is looking very bad for ONIC in the early game.
Oh, for sure. With Blacklist International, this is purely troubleshooting from their end. After what happened in the first game where the banana split was there from ONIC, they have adjusted accordingly. Now Owl is on a forward position over Chewe. Even Edward is not losing because he went for the Lapu Lapu, all reliable Lapu Lapu anyways.
Okay, Venus now pops in a bit of Fury under the base. Nice big battle mirror image, but now the crossbow tank is opened up.
Okay.
Let's see what they do. Keyboy is already running away. Now has the flicker as well. Owl comes down, but Kyrie's not able to find it right now. Keyboy with the Dragon, but it's on the wrong side. Kyrie walks in. The minute Fury comes back alive. Sans picks up the kill onto Owl. Meanwhile, Wise in the bottom side picks up the turtle. Now it's Venus still stopped by Sans. CW. Oh, those are the minion. Oh, those shots are. Oh, Sans. Oh, these are really limits that both these teams are playing with.
Everyone is gambling with their lives, I gotta say. Everyone's taking turret shots. Everyone's jumping around.
Yeah.
I gotta say, at this point, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Surely. I mean, you can ONIC, it was surprising that they weren't losing as much as they did because of that gamble that they did. Still, the turtle belongs to Blacklist International. That's the second turtle. Keyboy gets out of that for sure. And then you get a kill, a very important kill against Owl. Still not going to be enough. Troubleshooting from Blacklist International allowed them to have this.
Owl now.
Okay,
oh, wow!
Never mind.
What a pick. Kyrie finds a random, I would say, pick. Even with the steel light plates, he built up a heptasis, I believe, so he has some penetration to work with. That's how it worked. CW places the battle mirror image in the back. Venus now taking a little bit of a damage.
Yep.
It's good, because he is able to defend the tier 1.
Fury Hammer and Master Assassin just, at the early stages, putting a lot of value. Kyrie likes this casual kind of builds. Like, it went for Fury Hammer into the Legion Sword. At this point, like 5 minutes, you would assume that he has completed the heptasis at least, but he went for the casual items. Went for Malefic Roar.
Yeah, that's why.
Wow.
You know what? I saw people making studies of it that you might as well just go straight for the crazy damage.
It works!
Kai,
It
what
works!
in the world? Jumping in, and Keyboy was the one who sieged the turret. Keyboy now looking for the back. CW all playing with the wall with the blazing duet. Jumps back, and Keyboy is here to pick up the scraps with the Dragon ready. Goes in. Now Owl still able to get out with a second skill. A beautiful outplay from Owl.
And that's because Oh My Venus defended the knockup coming out from the stop, Kyrie!
Cutthroat. Oh, he doesn't even need it. He gets out. Kyrie is absolutely styling in this game.
Right now, ONIC, they're picking up the tempo. And this is crazy. Keyboy now, even though it's 0-2 and 2. Boots on the Masha right now, even though it's 0-1 and 0. They're making things happen, man. Wise secures the turtle, but ONIC, so far, they've been being very proactive. Sometimes to their own detriment.
This is so black and white between these teams. Can you get the retry?
Wise gets it. The retry was not there. Kyrie, ooh, gets out with the cables there. The Appraiser's Wrath was not enough from BLACKLIST International. But the crowd here, they're loving the displays.
I gotta ask you, Will, ONIC playing with fire, man.
For sure.
Is this okay? Is this them just not being disciplined, or is this all part of the plan?
I guess it's part of the plan. You saw this. This is the tempo that they're playing, that they disrupted the Obe. Unfortunately, BLACKLIST, it's really black and white. ONIC plays so dangerously. BLACKLIST going for the 100% or 80-20 play instead of the 50-50 play. ONIC is playing with fire. It could go badly.
Oh, speaking of badly.
Now, and also Sans just coming in. The burst is enough. Owl not having a good game at all. 1-4-1. This time the gold laner, and we actually kind of called it the 1-1.
Dude, have you heard about the 1-1 curse? Let me tell you, in 2023, a lot of stuff happened. And one of the things that happened was 1-1 not getting a win-win.
That's a 3. Oh no, that's actually a 5. Yeah, I put it at 5. Yeah, you're improving.
Right. Speaking of improving, Owl's got to look at some kind of improvements in terms of farms, because right now he's level 9, CW's level 10, CW 0, 0, and 0. People will be like, that's not a good stat line. Well, if you're going to compare 1-4-1, you know, 1-4-1 to KDA.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really liking Kyrie's approach here, right? He went for, like we said, the Malefic Roar first, and then now has got the Heptasis, which kind of feels like he wanted to go for more penetration, just because there's a lot of like damage mitigation from Edward, for example, and of course from Oh My Venus. But overall, ONIC, it's just about the kills, and of course taking out the win condition from BLACKLIST.
Right now, Keyboy and Oh My Venus, both roamers see each other. CW is there. Oh My Venus probably tried to jump over the wall, unable to. And now CW is just poking around because they have Kyrie with this Fanny. I don't know. I kind of feel like they got to go for a kill, but
look at
Masha on the top.
Yeah, Boots. This is the
split.
signature Masha. The Boots Masha is always on the split. Edward will have to go over now, but it's still going to be the turret. Tier 2 taken away by ONIC. But I do want to just, give a lot of props here to CW and Keyboy, because what they were doing earlier was fighting. Oh, no way, Kyrie again. Oh, again! They hate Owl! ONIC hate Owl!
Oh my god, stay in the bush, and Kyrie knows it. The telemetry, I mean, they understood the interpolation, coming up from ONIC.
Is it because I said BLACKLIST was going to win?
Yes, it is.
We're going to see here because Keyboy,
It's the 1-1,
he's Oh My Venus, Boots is there as well. They know the positioning. CW is still on that Lord. Fanny, okay, Kyrie's trying to flank.
Brave Spider, Sans able to escape right now, able to kite away, but CW does a lot of damage right now. He's giving the winner. Drudged by Sans. Blazing away, cancelled away by the knockup right now, but CW jumps in with the Battle Mirror image once again, and Keyboy gets a Jeep down. Immortality pop. This CW dodged away from the Astral Spear. Owl able to play right now as Kyrie jumps into the back. Now getting taunted up. This might be a mistake right now as that's a shutdown. Owl, one more weakness point. That's the snipe you and finds it. ONIC fall 2-4-1.
Oh, what a stun coming out. I believe it was Owl who eventually took out Kyrie, or maybe that thought from the energy eruption coming out from Wise. Either way, there was one hero who was able to stop Kyrie, and now Owl,
CW,
2-5-2. He's just gonna get that.
Freelord over to BLACKLIST International. A beautiful skirmish to save what was a bad fight for them. Meanwhile, Sans though.
Wait.
Sans, what's happening now in the game?
Look at the bottom screen here. Look at the bottom screen. Right now, Boots, very, very low. They're still at the purple buff. Kyrie's looking at it. Wise looking at it. And now, looks like the fight is going through.
We're going to say that's Crossbow Tang ready. Oh My Venus finds the kill. Kyrie still able to go in. Cutthroat as well onto Wise. The Epic Roar does not deal enough damage. That's going to be the snipe coming down, but Kyrie's able to escape. Another kill over to BLACKLIST, and this might be the game where BLACKLIST can again come back.
Okay, here's the thing. We just don't know who got the purple buff. If Kyrie got it, they got a chance.
I think it's CW. I don't know.
Kyrie got it. One thing I want to say though, you asked if this is the tempo that you want to play with your ONIC, and clearly that backfired. He's checking all of the window
Edward's
bushes.
alone.
Boys there.
They know this.
Too risky.
You know what? If I'm ONIC, just play safe, because look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Owl's pushing.
Yep, 11 minutes in. Owl now has Wind of Nature. So he cannot be one-shot by Kyrie.
Oh, beautiful Brave Spider right there, but the Wind Dragon still connects right now. That's Master Assassin. Edward should be bursted down here, but the bottom lane should fall as well. Cambodia roars in the venue.
Dude, okay. We gotta compose ourselves. Let's look at the in-game equipment. Even though Owl is 2-5-3, with the with items he has right now, can he do something?
Yeah, definitely. Now he's not going to be one shot. You know, remember in game number, it was game number 1, he had the early Wind of Nature, but he lacked the damage. This time, stuck for the Corrosion Sight. Clearly, though, Chewe is leagues ahead of this Owl 1-1. But there will come a point where it will be all equalized. You're looking at the 18-minute timer. That's what they need to survive to.
Did you see that? I mean, again, BLACKLIST International already setting up for that buff freeze, but CW went into the...
What? Kai! One Wind of Nature! One Wind of Nature!
I mean, the Wind of Nature does that. I mean, you can negate damage, but how fast is it, right? How fast is your reaction time? Because when Kyrie comes through like that, yeah, man, what the heck?
That's illegal!
That is illegal.
You're illegal!
Impossible! Well, he did have the red retribution once again.
Okay, now, looking at the situation, Kyrie wanted to kill Edward. That's not the marksman. That's not the mage. Kyrie does not care. Right now, ONIC, looks like they're going to back off a bit. What a kill! Like, how can you even react fast
You need
enough?
the replay and the slow-mo.
Yes, a slow-mo replay, please. We
How
want to
can
see
you
what
react?
happened. Oh, there you go. Beautiful production.
How can you even react to that? This is slow-mo. Let's...
Slow-mo.
Okay. Now we're watching Kyrie goes
What?
in. And he gets
my
it.
God. Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Nice slow-mo.
No, Kyrie really knew where to place the... You know, the wall slash... Unli-walling?
There's still cables.
Still cables onto the wall. In the Philippines, they call it walling, which
really?
I don't think it's a bad name for it. But yeah, maximizing that, and of course the cutthroat was there, the retribution, you know, and of course the items that he had back then was Malefic Roar, Heptasis, and Hunter Strike.
Okay, they got the purple buff though now. CW is, okay, building that push in the mid lane as well. This should be a good Lord Dance for ONIC. Wise already spotted out. Venus as well. Owl's not spotted yet. Meanwhile, the bottom lane though, Edward forced to back away right now. He's about to brave a spider. They're going to go for it right now. A lot of damage placed. Let's see what Agent Zero can do. Goes in for the stun, but Boots is able to go in all the way. They want to commit onto it right now, but Owl gets knocked up by the Lord. Now the Ranger Dragon comes through, but Sans is there as well. When the Dragon locking him down right now, CW comes in with Blazing Duet. Sans again, Hidden Fury, Flicker in. Who gets it? It's Wise! But look at the team fight. Look at this. You are running away. Now it's going to be Venus who's taken down. That is a disaster for BLACKLIST. 3-4-0. Does the Lord save them?
It will be up in what, 6 seconds or
It's going to go bot. It's going to go bot. It's not going to work.
Not in the mid. ONIC, that is a disaster for sure for Black. They don't have the wave clear. This is just Novaria.
Oh, they gotta let that Lord go. They gotta let the Lord go down. Why are they going for it right now? It seems like they want to play with the minions because the mini wave in the mid lane is not enough. They can clear it down below. 3 seconds for Owl. It's not going to be end just right now. The top lane, the waves are pushing in as well. BOD being bought by Kyrie. BOD being bought by Kyrie. I need to repeat that sentence. Holy moly.
He's in it for the kill. The fact of the matter remains though, Edward held that. We're gonna see through the replay. Crucial play coming out from Edward to prolong that. Kyrie had to traverse and spend a lot, but oh my, Keyboy once again with a kick. Additional damage coming out from the Lord, of course, helping him out there. And of course, Sans dealt the damage too. Now they found Oh my Venus, but the Lord belongs to Wise. And that's the only saving grace for the side of BLACKLIST International.
Dude, he even popped the Wind of Nature. But there's no saving you at that point because the Lord swings are true damage.
And Sans had stolen Minoan Fury. Still, you convert the damage, right? Sans is packing up a punch. Again, Valentina can take out gold laners at the latter portions. Now the crystal is there. By the way, you can see ONIC, Kyrie had so much skills during the, Okay.
Okay, crossbow tank ready for Owl, but I don't think he wants to take it now. That's already a lot of vision, and they get forced out of their own jungle. Okay, no damage yet to Edward. I want to see what items Edward has here, because Anticuras for sure, but let's see.
Okay.
Dominance, that's it.
Yep, very important.
Right now, looking at the situation, CW, look at the damage onto Wise. Wise has to go back. The entirety of BLACKLIST International, they're grouping up. They want to make sure that it's not easy for B-Boy to pick anyone off. This is very, very crucial because even though it's a 3-2 for Blacklist, this is a best of one. Losing this game means losing it all, means being number 2. ONIC now, 5,600 goal lead. Boots is conquering one side of the map. And I kind of feel like Keyboy is just waiting for his time.
Wolf, did you get to see it? How many Sky Guardian helmets does Boots have? Because that is going to be crucial if you want to deal damage. One, okay.
One for now. Does have the Twilight Armor. He needs that. Actually, doesn't need that much. He changed the passive.
No,
I think it's for Yue and Outward. I don't know.
Maybe.
For all-ins, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure that he doesn't get bursted down because, again, sometimes, I mean, honestly, even going up against the Fredrin, that's quite a lot of damage. So just making sure that you can handle it. The Lord now has spawn.
This should be a free Lord, though.
CW is leashing it away. Now Blacklist. I kind of feel like they want to contest. But how?
Sans is owning them away. The mid lane's getting pushed in as well. Boots is cutting the waves already. And they can play the long game, remember. But no, Wise is walking up. Sans wants to go for the Mini Fury right now, but it should be a free one for Kyrie. He finds it. Turtle, Way the Dragon was also used up by Keyboy onto Wise just to secure it even more. All buys the Windtalker with 7,000 gold lead, 18 minutes. It's an evolved Lord. Can Blacklist defend?
The problem with that, having a 1-1 who's struggling is that you don't get your items fast, and not having the trifecta of the attack speed items. You have the Golden Staff, the Corrosion, and maybe the Windtalker that sums up to 80% more attack speed. It means that you're not as fast when it comes to your Tiger pace. The fact that Owl only got his Windtalker in this point in the game, he's way leagues behind the farm of ONIC. That meant that he didn't have the time. But look at this, ONIC. They want all of the lanes to crash together.
Right now, ONIC, they're doing a concealed play by Keyboy. Keyboy goes in. Can he catch?
Betting on a few skills right now. Venus on the base. That's going to be Boots also jumping in. Mini Fury not saved up right now. Sans! With the flicker forward, but no damage on the base. It's still going to be Boots targeted down. Riley! On the back! Built on the ruins of Blacklist demise! The new Kage era emerges atop the sky!
Savor the moment. MSC 2023 champions. ONIC! The champions now is not a Philippine Grand Finals.
Kyrie wanted the championship, man.
Now, you know what? It's over for us. We gotta go to stage. We gotta feel what the players are feeling. We're gonna throw it over to Mara and Robbie.
Your MSC 2023 champion!
ONIC គឺជាវិចាពៀនរបស់ MSC ឆ្នាំ2023
ONIC Indonesia are the first two-time MSC champions in history. The Sky Kings are the new kings of Southeast Asia.
វ៉ាវនេះជាលើកទី2ហើយរបស់ ONIC នៅក្នុងការទទួលបាននៅពានជាលើកទី2នៅក្នុងប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្ររបស់ Mobile Legends Bang Bang និងជាស្ដេចក្រាញ់ប្រចាំអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍របស់យើងផងដែរបាទ
You can see the camaraderie right now. ONIC going to Blacklist International, giving them hugs. This is the true form of the champions. They have dominated MSC 2023.
បាទយើងឃើញថា ONIC ទទួលបាននូវជ័យជំនះ ប៉ុន្តែគាត់ក៏ទទួលបាននៅការគាំទ្រយ៉ាងច្រើនហើយបានទៅធ្វើការចាប់ដៃក៏ដូចជាអោបទៅកាន់ BLACKLIST ផងដែរហើយនេះហើយគឺជាស្ដេចក្រាញ់ពិតប្រាកដបាទ
And now, let us also honor the first runner-up of MSC 2023, BLACKLIST International. They have fought long and hard to reach this ultimate battle. Your brilliant gameplay and determination is recognized. You may now take your final bow.
បាទអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងក៏បានកោតសរសើរយ៉ាងខ្លាំងចំពោះ BLACKLIST International ផងដែរដែលគាត់បានធ្វើការតស៊ូយ៉ាងយូរនៅក្នុងការប្រកួតនៅវគ្គផ្ដាច់ព្រាត់មួយនេះហើយនេះគឺជាអ្វីដែលគាត់ទទួលបានបាទពិតជាគួរឲ្យកោតសរសើរមែនតើបាទ
And now, make some noise for the new kings of Southeast Asia, ONIC Indonesia!
សូមអូឲ្យអូនអ្នកមួយមក
Now to commemorate and officiate this moment, we would like to welcome Mr. Lucas Mao, Managing Director of Moonton Esports, and His Excellency Chea Chanboribo, Secretary of State, Ministry of Information and President of EFC. Please make your way to the stage and present the champions medals to the players.
បាទនៅក្នុងនេះផងដែរយើងក៏សូមធ្វើការស្វាគមន៍យ៉ាងកក់ក្ដៅចំពោះវត្តមានរបស់លោក Lucas Mao, Managing Director of Moonton Esports និងអាដាមជាច័ន្ទបរិបូរណ៍រដ្ឋលេខាធិការក្រសួងព័ត៌មាននិងជាប្រធានគណៈកម្មាធិការផ្សព្វផ្សាយនិងព័ត៌មាននៃគណៈកម្មាធិការជាតិរៀបចំការប្រកួតកីឡា SEA Games លើកទីអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍លើកទី32ផងដែរបាទ
Mr. Lucas Mao and Your Excellency Chea Chanboribo, you may now give the medals to our champions.
បាទសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ